All right, in this video we're going to be talking about common logarithms. It's section 7-6. First, it's important to know what a common logarithm is, and we've talked about them a couple times, but probably with not this terminology, but a common logarithm is a logarithm with a base of 10. So something like this, y equals log base 10 of ax. Okay, so anything with the base of 10 is a common logarithm. So these are going to help us a lot when we have some weird things going on. Common logarithms is going to be very useful for us. All right, let's take a look at this example. 4 to the x equals 19, and we are going to solve this. Okay, so when we were looking at solving exponential equations earlier, the very first thing that we were looking at is we were looking at their base, and we wanted to have the same base. 4 and 19 are clearly not the same, so we have to figure out a way to rewrite them. However, once you get started with that, you'll realize that there is nothing that you can rewrite 4 and 19 as to have the same base. So we can also have problems like, let's say if our bases were 2 and 7, or 3 and 8, a lot of different bases, you're not going to be able to use that method of changing the base to end up solving the equation. So this is where we're going to bring in the common logarithm. So like I've said a couple of times, logarithms and exponential functions are opposites of each other. They are inverses of each other. So one undoes the other, and vice versa. So when we have a case like this where the bases are not the same and cannot be written to be the same, we're going to bring in the common logarithm. So we're going to take the log of both sides. So log of 4 to the x equals log of 19. Because we wanted to take the log of this side so we can get this exponent down, but what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. And then here you'll recognize that we have the power property of logarithms going on here. So when you have a power up here, what we can do with this power is bring it on down. So we can rewrite this as x times log of 4 equal to log of 19. And then we are able to just go ahead and solve for x. So x is right up next to this log of 4, so in order to get rid of that, we have to divide. So we divide by log of 4, which you do to one side, you gotta do it to the other. And you're left with, pow, x is equal to log of 19 over log of 4. Now, what's great about this is that you can use your calculator now, so you just plug this bad boy into your calculator and you're going to get something like this. X is approximately 2.124. Okay, that's going to be your answer. Pow. So looking at this problem, we used common logarithms as well as our logarithm properties in order to solve for x.